It's late, the room is dark, and you're caught in the familiar infinite scroll loop. Your thumb pulls down the feed, watching endless short clips of people living lives you idly dream about. Then, the algorithm serves up a sudden jolt. The screen flashes with a fiery thumbnail and a blunt demand in Hindi. How long will you keep sleeping in bed dreaming? This chart tracking video views against upload times shows this is far from an isolated clip. Videos pushing extreme study motivation are capturing massive audiences, racking up tens to hundreds of thousands of views in a matter of days, and sometimes hours. For decades, the established philosophy of success was deeply rooted in positive thinking. Books and seminars taught that you needed to envision your goals, stay optimistic, and believe in your own potential. The modern internet has discarded that gentle encouragement. In its place, a harsh, almost militaristic ideology is being fed directly to young students, demanding complete submission to the grind. To understand what ambition looks like for millions of young people today, we have to pull apart these systematic steps for success, one extreme instruction at a time. The first requirement of this new digital approach is physical withdrawal. Isolation is no longer framed as loneliness, it is treated as a weapon. Scroll through these feeds and the commands repeat with intense urgency. The videos instruct viewers to shut up, stay completely quiet, and vanish from society for 2 months straight to do nothing but work. They actively promote Pagalpan, a deliberate, obsessive madness. For a student trying to secure a future, acting with a quiet, maniacal focus isn't seen as unhealthy. It's pitched as a strict prerequisite for survival. Under this logic, every hour spent out with friends, every text replied to, and every moment of leisure is calculated as a direct subtraction from your future. Social ties are strictly mathematical liabilities that drain time away from studying. Within this ecosystem, being visible is equated with being unproductive. In the race to the top, vanishing from view becomes the primary method for maintaining an edge. Shutting the door to your room is only half the process. This method demands an internal transformation to match the external silence. This brings us to the obsession with the Sigma archetype. The feeds are packed with directives teaching viewers the art of not reacting, commanding them to intentionally kill off their emotions. There is a cold, functional reason behind this advice. Anger, joy, and frustration require mental bandwidth. When the goal is to sit at a desk and study for 18 hours straight, any emotional fluctuation is viewed as a waste of precious cognitive energy. 10 years ago, ambition was widely associated with intense passion. Success was framed as a joyful pursuit, led by charismatic visionaries who were visibly excited about building the future. Today's algorithm worships a very different kind of icon. The modern student is told to emulate the hardened, unflinching discipline of a fighter, someone who approaches their craft not with joy, but with the grim resolve of someone fighting for their life. This approach ultimately treats the human mind like a piece of faulty hardware. To operate at peak efficiency, the distractions, empathy, excitement, and basic human connection must be systematically uninstalled. When we zoom out from a single glowing phone screen, the scale of this behavior is clear. The view count suggests that millions of young people are treating these extreme videos as a daily necessity to navigate their lives. They are operating in an academic and economic reality where the math is terrifying. With millions of applicants fighting for a handful of secure positions, the margin for error is effectively zero. Listening to a stranger yell at you to study for 18 hours stops sounding like typical self-help. For anyone feeling left behind by the system, it functions as an aggressive strategy to avoid failure. There was a time when a spot at a prestigious university almost automatically guaranteed a stable, prosperous life. But those manicured elite pathways are inaccessible to the vast majority of people. When you cannot control the quality of your local school, the availability of jobs, or the wealth of your family, you look for the one lever you can pull. For these students, absolute self-deprivation is the only variable within their command. The Sigma grind serves as a digital coping mechanism, a way for a stressed generation to exert power over their own outcomes when every other factor feels out of reach.